The Stone Cutter is a well-known Zen story that teaches the importance of contentment and acceptance. The story goes something like this. Once upon a time, there was a stonecutter who was dissatisfied with his life. He spent his days cutting and shaping stones, but he was always longing for more. One day, he came across a wealthy merchant's house and was struck by the opulence of the surroundings. He immediately wished to be a wealthy merchant. Suddenly, he found himself transformed into a wealthy merchant, surrounded by luxury and comfort. He enjoyed his new life, but soon he became envious of the power and prestige of the king. So he wished to become the king. And just like that, he found himself transformed into the king, commanding armies and ruling over his people. But even as a king, he found himself unhappy, for he saw the hot sun beating down on him, making him feel powerless. So he wished to become the sun. And just like that, he found himself transformed into the sun, shining down on the earth with his powerful rays. But even as the sun, he found himself unhappy, for he saw a massive storm brewing below him. So he wished to become the storm. And just like that, he found himself transformed into the storm, lashing out with his powerful winds and rains. But even as the storm, he found himself unhappy, for he saw a small stone cutter working diligently through the storm. And suddenly he wished to become the stone cutter again. And just like that, he found himself back where he started, content with his life and the work he did. The moral of the Stone Cutter Zen story is that true happiness comes from within, and cannot be attained through external possessions or power. The stonecutter's constant desire for more, whether it was wealth, power, or control, led him on a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. However, in the end, he realized that the key to contentment was accepting his current situation and finding joy in the present moment. The story teaches us to be grateful for what we have and to live in the moment, rather than constantly chasing after something more. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel.